So, my wife, right, I brush my teeth 7:31 every morning. And so, I woke up a little late on Tuesday. And I brushed my teeth at 7:32 because I was a little behind as I was. And she was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? What's your move on? You can't do that!" And I'm like, "Jeez, man, chill out. What's your deal?" And she's like, "Why? I'm so mad at you because you did not brush your teeth at the right time." And I'm like, "Who's to say I was brushing my teeth at the right time to begin with?" Bless you. And so now I'm like, is there a right time for anything? Because if you think about it, we don't really even need to eat breakfast. She's mad at me now because I stopped making breakfast. Because, in my opinion, I don't need to eat at all. And so if I don't need to eat, neither does she or my 8.5 kids either. And so really, I'm like, get off my case about brushing my teeth. Get off my case about breakfast. Why did you just buy a cage that could fit a man, at least one or less? And I don't know what to do with the cage because I don't want it there. I think it looks ugly. It does not make our living room look very good. You know, she also doesn't like the way I cook my hot dogs. I like to boil them, and then I like to boil them again. Then I boil them again, and then I like to boil them again. And then I boil my hot dogs again. And I boil my hot dogs again. And then I boil my hot dogs again. And then I boil my hot dogs again. And then I boil my hot dogs again. And I'm just trying to live my life, lady. Stop being mad at me all the time. I do nothing wrong ever, and I'm trying to best. I don't like the cage. I think that we should get rid of it. And I think we should have another half a child so we don't have a half a child still, because the half kid is split vertically, so we only have a left side. And she thinks that's stupid and we should not have that half. She thinks we should get rid of it. What? What are you talking about in there? Nothing. You know, I've been thinking a lot lately. About what, my hot dogs? Yes, as a matter of fact. You don't appreciate anything I do. I do all the cleaning, I brush my teeth on time, and I cook the hot dogs correctly for the kids. How many kids? 8.5.
Yeah! And you know what?
You've never seen a toothbrush in your life.
Shut your trap!
You don't know what a toothbrush looks like.
I brushed my teeth this morning at 7:31 a.m.
Say
like you're
so.
supposed to. That's it! We're getting a divorce! And you're going in the
What cage? I forgot about the cage.
Number 9, left half.
What are you doing all
What?
alone, buddy?
What?
What's happening?
What? What?
Listen. All right, good. We got something to tell you.
Your mother and I are not. I don't like her, but.
Are you saying mom's a...
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, you were. Don't lie.
You're stupid, Ma.
Don't lie to our kid!
She.
Mom's not dumb, but she's...
Shh. Number 9 left half.
She thinks I don't brush my teeth right. She thinks I cook my hot dogs weird. You love my hot dogs, right? You love my
I
hot
love
dogs.
your hot dog.
He loves my hot dogs.
He's a liar!
He loves my hot dogs.
Double boiled is the only way to eat them.
He quadruple boils now.
Oh, I haven't
You're
stopped
Hey.
boiling my hot dogs.
Look,
So,
you need to boil the bun.
So, your father and I have come to a lawful agreement that he is going to be put in a cage.
What?
I told you this. Out in the hot sun with nothing but a Home Depot bucket. Right? We're gonna fill it with water so you can drink, and we can deliver him hot dogs. Okay?
How am I gonna boil my own hot dogs?
The sun's hot enough.
Are you gonna get him to boil us hot dogs in a Home Depot bucket?
Listen, your dad's not your dad.
I don't want to go in the cage.
Your dad's not boiling.
I don't want to go.
Your dad is done boiling.
Can you join me? Can I have?
No!
I'll join you in the cage.
Yay!
No,
This
you
is
won't.
the best day.
Come with
ever.
me! You're coming with me right now! Or I'm taking away your video games for 10 weeks!
You can play video games in the cage.
No, you
You
can't!
can play video games in the cage.
You're a...
You can play video games.
No!
In the cage.
No!
Carbonated water. Citric acid. Natural flavors. Caffeine. Sodium benzoate. Preserves freshness. Potassium citrate monohydrate. EAAs, L-leucine, L-isoleucine, Vitamin C, ascorbic acid, potassium sorbate preserves freshness! Magnesium chloride! Cretyl L-leucine! Asulfate potassium calcium chloride! Calcium disodium EDTA! Vitamin D3! Niacinamide! CoQ10 enzyme Q10 vitamin B8 6 shit it was 6 pyridoxine hydrochloride and vitamin B12 methylcobalamin.
You ever listen to Langston Hughes reads and talks about his poems?
Oh, hold on. I think
Dude,
I know that
Musak,
one.
Stimulus Progress?
I do like stimulus project.
You are about to meet a wonderful man and a marvelous poet. He is no longer with us, but it will be hard for you to believe that when you hear his voice on this record reciting 40 of his favorite poems and telling you them, as well as his... I think I fucked up.
Yeah, there are some words you shouldn't say on there.
Oh, are there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say those words.
Yeah, don't do that. Anyways, it goes a little something like...
American democracy in general as applied to race. The first poem is called Afro-American Fragment. So long, so far away is Africa.
Blessed be the
Not even memories alive, save those that history books write, save those that songs beat back into the blood, beat out of blood with words sad sung in strange un-Negro tongue. So long, so far away is Africa. Subdued and time lost are the drums, and yet, through some vast mist of race, there comes this song I do not understand. This song of atavistic land, of bitter yearnings lost without a place. So long, so far away, is Africa's dark face. This is the Negro Speaks of Rivers, one of my earliest poems, written in 1920, just after I came out of high school. The way this poem came to be written was that I was going to Mexico to visit my father who lived in Mexico City, and I'd read about Abraham Lincoln going down the Mississippi as a young man. He went on a raft to New Orleans and saw human beings bought and sold in the slave market there. He was so horrified by this that he never forgot it. And many years later, of course, we know that it was Lincoln who signed the Emancipation Proclamation. And so, as the train went on to be gathering dust, because it had been about sunset when we crossed the river, I took my father's letter out of my pocket and began to write down on the back of the letter the poem, The Negro Speaks the River. I've known rivers ancient as the world, and older than the flow of human blood, human veins. My soul has grown deep like the river. I bathe in Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo, and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and gazed the pyramids above it. I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans. I could see his muddy bosom turn all gold and I've known rivers, ancient, dusty rivers. My soul is deep like the river. This one is a poem almost as old as the Negro Speaks the River. And when I was it's called Negro. I'm a Negro, black as the light is black, black like the depths of my Africa. I've been a slave. Caesar told me to keep his doorstep clean. I brushed the boots of water. I've been a worker. Under my hand the pyramids arose. I made mortar for the Woolworth building. I've been a singer. All the way from Africa to Georgia, I carried my sorrow songs. I made ragtime. I've been a victim. The Belgians cut off my hands in the Congo. They lynch me now in Mississippi. I'm a Negro. Black as the night is black. Black like the depths of my Africa. American heartbreak. I am the American heartbreak. Rock on which freedom sounds in your toes. The great mistake is getting down. These songs would someday influence my
own creative sensibilities. But years later, when I began to consciously write in the folk poems of the Negro people,
I wrote a series of poems included in this book of mine under the title Feet of Jesus. A series of poems in which you can quite clearly see the influence of the Negro spirituals. This one is called Feet of Jesus, the poem that gives the title to the entire section, and it's so short I think you might almost call it breath of the spiritual. It goes like this. At the feet of Jesus, sorrow like a sea, Lord, me, let your mercy come drifting down on me. At the feet of Jesus, at your feet I stand. Oh, my precious Jesus, please reach out your hand. Another very short poem in this genre is prayer. I ask you this, which way to go? I ask you this, which sin to bear? Which crown to put upon my hair? I do not know, Lord God, I do not know. Here's a poem about a sinner who is a little bit afraid about what might happen on Judgment Day. This is what he says. Fire, fire, Lord, fire gonna burn my soul. I ain't been good, I ain't been clean. I've been evil, low down, mean. Fire, fire, Lord, fire gonna burn my soul. Tell me, brother, do you believe if you want to go to heaven, got to moan and grieve? Fire, fire, Lord, fire gonna burn my soul. I've been stealing, been telling lies, had more women than Pharaoh had wives. Fire, fire, Lord, fire gonna burn my soul. I mean fire, Lord, fire gonna burn my soul. Beginnings at poetry writing, tried to weave the blues into my poetry. One of the poems that I wrote in Harlem in the 1920s is a poem called Weary Blues. Droning a drowsy, syncopated tune, rocking back and forth to a mellow groove, I heard a Negro play. Down on Lenox Avenue the other night, by the pale, dull pallor of an old gas light, he did a lazy sway. He did a lazy sway to the tune of those weary blues. Rampart.
keep in theory also.
Suicide, how they work out.
He's a coming!
Dog, sweet baby, if
You're gonna see me die, cause life is fine.
fine as wine, life is fine. Well,
Portugal Blues,
I've tried to write in the exact
format of the Bishop.
folk blues. The blues have a strict lyric pattern.
It's one long line.
And of course,
The blues have a
musical pattern, truly pattern. The blues also have a unique quality, I think.
in that they combine
Usually both sadness and not some other.
wait. Yep, somewhere along the end.
Last time I was first, well, I tried to get that quality in mind. Shall we call them creative blues? Because, of course, I consciously write these, so I guess you can't call them real folk blues, unless you want to say that I'm a folk poet myself, folk person, which maybe I am. I'll read you one called Bound North Blues. Well, it might be about somebody who has just come out of Mississippi. Going down the road, Lord, going down the road, Lord, way, way down the road. Got to find somebody to help me carry this load. Roads in front of me, nothing to do but walk. Roads in front of me, walk and walk and walk. I'd like to meet a good friend to come along and talk. Hates to be lonely.
My ex-wife put me in a cage! She's so mean to me! She feeds me dog food and I don't want to eat that. She says, eat the food, dog boy. Eat the food, dog boy. Dog boy, eat the food. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. She says, sit. And I have to, because I'm dog boy. So I sit. She's like, she says to me, dog boy, speak. And I say, I don't want to. And then she slaps me. She puts me back in the cage. My ex-wife put me in a fishbowl! And she's like, fish boy, where are your gills, fish boy? Show me your gills. And I'm like, no! I'm a real boy! Look at my lungs! I'm a real boy! She's like, blah, 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 blah. Fish boy has gills, fish boy has gills. Like, you like it in your fishbowl, don't you? Like, no! They have lungs. I don't like snakes, or algae, or or small fishes. I'm not a fish. I'm a man with lungs. I have lungs.